Here's what we get wrong about motivation and why motivation, self-motivation, any kind of motivation can be really difficult to actually be effective. I am sure if you are someone who struggles with motivation or experiences procrastination, you have tried every trick in the book to try to get yourself to do something, to try to convince yourself to take action and, lure yourself in with rewards and things like that, to no avail. And so the reason that trying to motivate yourself or logically motivating yourself doesn't work very well, if at all, is because the process of taking action comes from a thought to a feeling to action. First, you think a thought. That thought creates a feeling, and that thought and feeling motivates an action. And what we are doing is we are stepping over the feeling and we're trying to berate ourselves into doing something, but the feeling that that's creating is not a good feeling. That feeling makes us feel small. That feeling makes us feel manipulated. That feeling makes us feel uncomfortable. Do we take action from states of being uncomfortable and scared and made to feel small and uncertain and lacking confidence? Is that the state and the feeling through which effortless action flows? No. We tend to hold back when we feel uncertain of ourselves or like we're not good enough. Additionally, we say things like, I should do this. I have to do this. I need to do this. And that language, despite not meaning it so intensely, does impact us because we're saying, I should. If I don't do it, it's like there's a moral judgment that I should do it. Doing it is right and not doing it is wrong. And actually right now, I'm not doing it and I haven't done it. And that makes me feel bad. I should do it. I haven't done it yet. Now I don't feel good. Do I want to take action from not feeling good? Probably not. There's pressure put on you. You're a bad person. You have to do it. That doesn't feel good. Additionally, the have to, need to. When we say I have to do something, I need to do something, what we're really saying is if I don't do this, I'm not going to survive. I have to. If I don't, the alternative is real bad. So we need to put things in perspective of, do you actually have to? Is this a life or death situation for you? And maybe you even can go on a tangent in your mind and say, well, actually, yeah, I need to do this thing so that I get approved for this. And then I can get the house and otherwise I'm gonna be homeless. And then if I'm homeless, I'll, end up on the street. And we can scare ourselves into the worst case scenarios subconsciously, right? You probably didn't think all that thought when you said, I have to do this. But when you say I have to do it, there is the understory, the story beneath saying, if I don't, otherwise, this could happen. I won't be alive. So again, not logical, not conscious. That is your deep subconscious programming fear of death. And telling yourself that you have to, you need to, subconsciously is insinuating that. I know that sounds crazy, but that is how your body responds. Your body responds with fear. And that fear, what do we know about fear with the nervous system? Fight or flight or freeze. Fight or flight, get me out of here. I don't want to be here. Ugh. Is that going to make you want to do that thing? Freeze, dissociate, numb. I can't move. I don't want to do anything. Is that going to make you want to do that thing? So not to be dramatic, I get it. But if you're struggling with motivation or procrastination, consider this. Consider how you are framing it in your mind and the way you are speaking to yourself, the tone, the energy, the vibe. Are you being critical? Are you being harsh? Are you being judgmental? Are you making it a life or death situation? Are you making it a contingent on your moral worth and value? If you're doing those things, you are not creating the state, the feeling that's going to inspire you to take action that feels good. So yes, it's about thoughts because those thoughts create feelings, but just trying to manipulate yourself with logic or threatening yourself or offering awards and things like that are all very logical, you're not going to get to the feeling of safety, confidence, security, inspiration, energy, curiosity that's going to inspire you to take action. That kind of feels good even. So I highly recommend that you consider, when you're trying to motivate yourself and you're feeling like, I have to do it and I'm not doing it and you're getting frustrated, lighten it up. Lighten it way, 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 way up. Okay? So just let's be real. Is it life or death? No. Remind yourself that, okay, it's not life or death. I don't have to do this right now. It's okay if I don't, but what do I want? I would like to have it done. It would be nice if I did this thing. How would I feel if I had this thing even just started? And what if I just started it? How would that feel? What if I could just take one step? I could do that. Getting started kind of feels good. I kind of like moving my body. I kind of like using my mind. I kind of like the idea that I'm one step closer to finishing this or doing this or having this accomplished. And just start gently taking your mind in a way that supports you feeling a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better about taking action. But take the pressure off. You don't have to do this. You do not have to do this. So not doing it is a choice, just as doing it is a choice. And there's no pressure either way. As much as you feel like there is and you're trying to tell yourself there is, drop it. There's no pressure, okay? Do I want this thing done? Would it feel good to have it done? Is it really that big of a deal to do it? Maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I could just open up the thing or step out into the whatever. Like maybe you have to exercise. Well, maybe I could just get up and do a couple jumping jacks and touch my toes and see how I feel. Maybe you have to, send an email. Well, I'll just open my email and type out a draft and just kind of get some bullet points out there and see how I feel. It's not a big deal. Doesn't have to get done right now, but maybe I could just get started right now. Maybe I could just review it a little bit so I feel a little more comfortable next time I approach it. So basically, it's you talking to you in a way that cultivates feelings that help you feel inspired and confident and safe and secure and it's okay if I don't ace this thing right off the bat. I can just kind of take a clumsy step forward and it's all good, getting that energy to take action. So when you try to jump over the feeling and what the subconscious feeling you're creating is really negative, you're going to have a hard time motivating yourself. Hopefully that made sense. So if you have any questions, just pop a comment below. I'm happy to answer. Otherwise, I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care.